Hi everyone, I'm back again today with another Django tutorial to show you guys how you can use forms to make your own objects right inside your HTML. So we'll have a little button here that says make a new book, and we can make a new one right in our website instead of having to go through the admin and doing all that annoying stuff. So first thing we're going to do is go to your app folder, make a new Python file called forms. We'll make a new class called book form because we're making new books, and it's going to extend forms.modelForm. Make sure to import the package, and we're going to import our models. Next, we're going to make a meta class and define the model. And we have to define our fields of the form. We're going to have an author, a title, a description, and a genre. So just so you guys know, these are the fields that are in our book model. So in terms of making the forms file, that's all you need to do. Now we're going to go over to our views, make a new book, a new view. We'll call it book create, and it's going to take a request and a genre. The genre is going to be get object or 404 like before. Models.genre, and the topic will equal genre. Now, sorry, I just had to move something. Now we're going to have a form, and it's going to be equal to our forms.bookform, and the initial is, I'll make sure to import that quick. Forms up here. The initial genre will be equal to the genre on. So for under the fantasy books, the default genre field will equal fantasy. Okay. Now if request.post or method, sorry, equals post, so the request method, which is going to be from the form, if it's equal to post, and that'll be the method we give our form. Form equals forms.bookform request.post. So it turns our request into a post request. Now if form.isValid, so if our form is valid, the new book is going to be equal to form.save with the commit equals false. Now the book's topic will be equal to the genre model or object that we have. And now we want to save our book. When we're done that, we want to return a HTTP response redirect. If you don't have that, make sure you just import it. And we want to return the URL to our new book model. So we're going to have a book.gets absolute URL, which is going to be a method we're going to have to make in our model. And if none of that, then we want to return a render of the request book/book form, which is an HTML we're going to make, and we're going to give it a form, which is our form, and it'll have a genre. So we can go ahead to our models, and we have to, like I said, get absolute URL, which we're going to have to make up here. Absolute URL. This is a handy method I like to make for my models. And we're going to return reverse of the books, and we'll do book detail. And if we go to our URLs, book detail takes a genre and a book URL. So the chords will be equal to genre will be equal to self dot topic. Put a space there. What did I do wrong? Oh, sorry. These are quarks. And the book URL will be equal to the self.title to URL, which is the other handy method we made there. So now we have that done. Oh, this should be genre, sorry. Not topic. Okay, so we have our view done. We have our get absolute URL done. Now we just have to make the template. Make sure this is still going. That's still going. So we called it book form. Doing all this stuff, but remember to make a body tag so our debug toolbar still works. That down. Now we're going to take a form. We don't have an action, but the method equals post, which that's where we get this value from. Bring that down. Now we have %CSRF token. We're going to add this CSRF token, which basically just makes sure that the form is submitted without any bad actors intercepting your data or any of that sort of thing. Not sure why they'd be on our web pages, but you never know. Form.asp, which is going to print out our form. Now the input, which is going to be our save. The type will be a submit. Class equals button. Value equals save, and the name equals book save. If I go to our views, that actually just made me realize that we forgot a step. So we're gonna go here, do that. If book save in form.data. So it's saying, yeah, if the save value from our form is in the input, then we will carry on through the view. But other than that, I think we're done. So we should be able to load up. Oh, actually, I forgot one other thing. We have to be able to link to our form. So we'll go to new book. This is in our book list. We'll do %URL, and it'll be books, book create. And we didn't make the URL either. I'm getting ahead of myself. Is this still going? Yes. Book create. The genre will be equal to genre. And that's it. We have to make sure that we're getting genre from our book list thing, which we are. And that should be good there. Now we just want to do a new URL. Just add the extra / there. It should have book create and book create. So now we have a new URL that's from the genre / new book. It's calling our book create view. And everything looks good, so let's see if that wants to load. I probably did something wrong. Oh, need a / there, and not this stuff. What did I screw up? The genre goes after that. Okay, there's our new book. / new book. Did I do that on both? No book matches the given query. Let's see where my mistake is. I'm going to end this and restart in 1 second because it stops at 10 minutes. Okay, I'm back with a fresh recording. So I just noticed the 404 is no book matches the given query. So this is actually kind of an important thing that I never mentioned to you guys, is that the actual ordering of your URLs does matter, particularly when you use strings. So in this case, it's running through each of them and checking. So it says, oh, we have genres/genre, and now it's checking for a book URL. So in this case, it's saying books, good, genres, good, fantasy. Okay, we're in the fantasy, and now we have the string new book. But we don't have a book named new book. So it's saying, oh, there's no book there, so we're returning a 404. So if we actually take this and put it here, now it's going to check for a new book first, which will go to our book form, and if it doesn't find that, then it's going to look for books. So in this particular case, you couldn't actually have a book title called new_book. It's a kind of a bad book title, but nonetheless, that is something to look out for. So if I refresh that, we are on our book form. I'll just make sure that the button still works. So we can go author Joe, Joe's book, a good book. And now you can notice that we were on the fantasy genre. The genre defaulted to fantasy here. So we can save that. Book form has no update. I think I know where that came from. Book.data, not book.date. That probably saved Joe's books. Book has no and absolute, I can't spell. These are really stupid mistakes. That one will have saved, it should, Joe's books. Just make sure the name's different. So there we go, it's saved, and if I go back to the fantasy ones, so the last one saved because the form wasn't an issue, it was just the redirect there that I made a typo in. But yeah, if we go back to our other genres, go to mystery, and we can do a new book here. Joe, I like the name Joe, let's go. A girl, Amy, mysterious book. That's not the right spelling, but whatever. Good book. I'm not very creative. We can save that, and there we go. Seems to be working fine. And now you can see it here. So yeah, that's how you can use forms to make new objects in your HTML. I will hope to make a video that shows you how you can actually go to one, and we'll have an edit book here. So look forward to that soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.